scoreless draw last night against Aldershot, but it makes it three straight clean sheets. From a defensive point of view, you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, pleased with the clean sheet, obviously, and recent performances have been a lot more solid and stronger, which is not just us as a defence, coming from the whole team from top to bottom. Colin's been excellent as well, really vocal and organising us all, and yeah, it's been much better defensively.
Yeah, you've started 13 consecutive games now. How pleasing has it been to have such a good run of games?
Yeah, it's really good. The trust that the manager and all the staff given me is, I feel that sort of responsibility and love that they give me. So yeah, it's really pleasing, and hopefully we've turned a corner, because it probably wasn't good enough for a bit of period in the middle. But yeah, hopefully long may it continue. Like
you say, there were maybe a couple of games last month where we could have done a bit better, so does that make it even more pleasing that we've managed to turn things around and keep three straight clean sheets?
It was a strange spell, because we, as players, we didn't do anything different on the training ground. We were the same mentality approach. It sort of felt like every shot was going in, and just really sloppy goals out of nowhere. So we haven't changed as much, but the results have obviously been better, and then it just feeds confidence, and now we're getting back to that feeling like we have for a long time, of that we're not really going to concede, and like we have done with the 2-1 nils, all we need is one chance. And again, if all we needed to take was one chance probably on last night, and that would have been the difference. But yeah, no, it's much better to have a good solid base to go from.
Yeah, you look at a game like last night, and apart from the first minute, Aldershot didn't threaten too much, did they? So does that give you really good confidence that they aren't creating too much? Yeah, no.
Last night again, Colin come off and didn't really have many saves to make, and that's been probably the last 3 games as well. We're in any way we want to defend, sort of high press, low block, whatever you want to call it. All formats we've been a lot better, and again last night, yeah, they didn't really trouble us too much. They had their spells, but yeah, it's good all round. But that comes, like I say, from the front of the pitch, because they're not allowing to get good quality in our final third. So all praise to them as well.
Yeah, you were up for a couple of set pieces. Maybe could have seen one go in. Was that a bit disappointing?
Yeah, very disappointing. I've got to score basically, but I'll be working on that tomorrow a lot on the training ground, because I get in good areas and I need to improve on that side of things. Even though I've scored a lot of goals in the past, I could have scored plenty more here already, and I need to improve that, because that could have been the difference last night.
Yeah, and as a team we had a lot of crosses going in, a lot of headers, maybe none that were too threatening to sort of going right. Threatening the goalie. So how do you go about sort of changing that? And
the good thing is that we're getting on the end of things, and we're in the right areas. Obviously we need to be taking chances more, but to the other team as well, the shot defended their box well, so it's not just bad misses. Also sometimes it's good defending, and teams are hard to beat. They're not going to let you try and score. There's a lot of wrestling going on in the box, so which sometimes the refs at this level don't really like to give anything, so it makes it hard for you. But yeah, we have to be more ruthless in the final third. We all know that, and we're working on it, but I'm sure it will come, and soon enough when one goes, the next will come, and it will be 3-4, because I felt like that could have been a game where if we got a goal earlier on, it would have opened up a lot for us, and we could have really punished them. But yeah, we got to get that first decisive goal.
Yeah, looking ahead to Tamworth on Saturday, it's a quick turnaround, quicker than what you'd normally have going into a Saturday game. So yeah. Does that make any difference to training today and tomorrow?
So we were in today, just a lot of recovery, and then it'll be exactly the same as tomorrow. It's the same as a Saturday, Tuesday really. So in that sense, not really much will change. But yeah, we'll just get ready for Saturday. Tamworth, tough test.
Thank you.
Can you sense the difference in the general mood within the dressing room from, say, a couple of weeks ago when results weren't going your way?
Yeah, it's you're just a bit happier as well, which makes a difference. It's not the sense of people come in and they're grumpy or different in their ways, but just in your general self, you go home and you're more happy when you're winning and results have been improved. So yeah, there is a difference slightly, but not in the way we approach anything, just in everyone's sort of happiness levels then, I'll say.
Well, it's so congested in the middle of the National League table, isn't it? Now you sort of got an eye on those playoffs? Because they're only 6 points away.
Yeah, we wanted to win last night because then it would have only made us 3 or 4 points off. But we've always been looking at that end of the table. We've never looked at the other end, even when it's gone bad. And even that, we just take each game at a time as they come around thick and fast. So you're not really looking too much because it's still early days. But yeah, it is really tight, and everyone seems to beat everyone. And there's always one shock result every week or game week. So yeah.
There've been a lot of changes to your backlines. Do you feel quite settled now?
Probably so, because we've played a few games together now, but it has chopped and changed. But I don't think that's any excuse, because we've said from the start of the season you could play any free combination of us 3 centre halves at the back and we'd all do a good job. And we've had many a time last season where we'd have Cav playing there, so we don't really use that as an excuse, but it does help. So just familiarity and understanding where everyone will be, and just becomes more fluid, and confidence is also a big thing, and that's probably notched up a tad or two. But yeah, we hope to build on a solid base now that we've got. Yeah,
you've only scored 2 goals in your last 3 games, 3 tough away games. I guess that doesn't really matter when you've kept 3 clean sheets, but obviously you would want more goals to be going in at the other end to make your life a bit easier. What do you think needs to change from an attacking sense?
The patterns are good. We're getting in the right areas. It's just that clinicalness in the final third. But again, I should have scored yesterday, so it's not on the attackers as such or midfielders. It's everyone. All of us can score. We pride ourselves on our set pieces and throw-ins. They're a big threat of ours, and that's partly my job and other centre halves as well. So it's not just the strikers, but we do need to be more ruthless and kill games off, because I feel we've got the quality to do that, and it makes life obviously a lot easier. But at the same time, we'll take winning 1-0 every game.
And are you enjoying your football at the moment? You've been at the club for sort of 9 months now. Are you feeling quite settled here?
Yeah, I know. I felt settled in straight away, to be fair. The lads and staff are brilliant, and I'm enjoying it. Obviously, that results are going well. It helps a lot. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So yeah. And
Tamworth on Saturday, newly promoted. What sort of challenge do you think they're going to pose?
I played them last year before I came here, so I know exactly what they're going to be like. It's going to be a very physical, tough test. The ball's going to be launched into our box probably from all sorts of angles, and they've got a long throw that is going to shock a few, I think. So yeah, it'll be a really tough test, and probably an important one for myself, being one of the taller lads and hoping to deal with stuff that comes into my box.
When you're aware of challenges like this against teams such as Tamworth, do you look forward to that, or are you a bit nervous going into the game?
No, you got to look forward to it, and it's just another different probably test to what we've played recently, where there've been lots of passing, but it's just something you've got to deal with, and it's probably something that should be my bread and butter. So probably expectation, I've got to turn up and do my job. So yeah.
You've had some success on the road recently. What's the key to getting that home form turned around to how you want it back to winning ways at Roots Hall?
Hopefully we can get a good result, because home form hasn't been good enough really, but fans are really important, so try and make it a loud, hostile place. They've been amazing the last few games on the road, so hopefully we can be the same and bring them a few goals to cheer about and really get behind us.
Just finally, it's coming up to 100 days since the takeover was completed. How's the general atmosphere at the club, and do you feel more secure as a player?
Yeah, no, to be fair, even before, since I've come here, Justin and all the co have been here, so I've felt secure, and they've done brilliantly throughout all that. So yeah, it's a good place. You can see the improvements with the training ground and all that slowly getting done. So yeah, it's a good place to be, and hopefully the only way is up from now.